You are the guided one, who shares the same wish as I. My powers have been frozen. You must lend me yours.
You brought this predicament upon yourself by incurring the god's wrath. What more are you trying to do now?
You should know, since we are of the same mind.
Belldandy!
At approximately
Belldandy?
4:30 a.m. today, our time, an emission of light was observed on the surface of the moon.
You here, Belldandy?
The phenomenon was witnessed by several observatories, but experts are baffled as to its origin.
Belldandy! Do you know where Belldandy went to? Huh?
I wonder how come my big sister can do everything so well.
She's a goddess first class without any restrictions. That's how come.
If only my voice could sing as wonderfully as hers.
First, you'd need to find a glorious love.
So what are you saying, that you can sing as well as her, I suppose? Oh.
Look, new sprouts are growing out of this old withered tree. Belldandy, your powers are truly incredible.
No, the tree has spoken to me. It said it wanted to live here in the forest a little longer among the other living things. That desire has allowed the tree to give itself new life. And I simply lent a hand so it would realize its wish, that's all.
Keiichi? Huh? Maybe I'm mistaken, but I thought you had something to tell Belldandy.
Oh yeah, right. Belldandy, I hope you don't mind, but I want to leave a little early today.
No, I don't mind. Schooled, later on if you'd like to, you and I could practice singing together.
Yeah?
Possessing an ability to sing well is wonderful. But what's important is taking your listeners' feelings into consideration by showing that you care through your song. Hold that in your heart and everything will be fine.
I will. Thanks, Belldandy.
Schooled sure was excited, wasn't she?
I was fortunate to have a mentor of sorts to teach and offer me guidance when I was young. And given the opportunity, I'd like to do for her what someone once did for me if I can.
Yeah? I'd like to meet her, or him, your mentor.
Okay.
Belldandy! Bye! See you later! Drive safely, you two, okay?
This'll be the third spring since you arrived. I hope this doesn't scare people.
Hey, how about a movie?
Sounds great.
Tonight?
Sure.
Okay, I'll pick you up at 8 then.
Attention, freshmen and returning students. Thank you all for coming today to the Motor Club's welcoming ceremony. We, the members of the Motor Club, strive to develop friendships through a common interest in motorsports. It is also our goal to help make campus life more meaningful for students and faculty alike. Now, if everyone will please step back, we'd like to demonstrate a few of our activities. Let's begin! Sorry for the delay. All of these vehicles are veterans of numerous races, and some have set very impressive records in their categories. So, with these speed machines, we hope to broaden our camaraderie with other teams. And while we're at it, have a good time. That's our motto. And at the event next week in Shizuoka, our club is going to have an entry with the sponsorship of Whirlwind. It'll be super. And here's the bike that will run in the race. Well, what do you say? Will any of you join our club and help us expand the activities of... Huh? Are you perhaps interested in becoming a member? Wow, that's great! Thanks a lot. Anyone else out there? We've just got our first new member, and I'm excited because it's a girl!
Sounds good. Yeah, let's do it.
Attention! Allow me to introduce ourselves. We're the old boys of Nakami Tech's Motor Club. Greetings! Tommy and I are like totally blown away that all of you came here today. This turnout is awesome! Yeah, my name's Otaki, and me and my good buddy are attending graduate school here. Right, and if you happen to need a helping hand at any time, any place, you can count on us to be there with our gung-ho spirits. Yeah, no problem! Just remember, you've got to have a strong, healthy body to house a strong, healthy spirit. Yeah, so join up! We'll get your inner fire burning! And together we'll build up your bodies to be temples of muscle for that fire! Become a shining star of the motorsports world! Go for the gusto and get a big bang out of life!
So, you blew the chance to get more club members. I don't get it. What is it with you two? Why do you always do this?
But I suppose if you look at it in a positive light, these fellows could be considered true motorsports enthusiasts, right?
That's right! You're the chosen ones whose happiness and pain we share! Together, through thick and thin, our ranks will not be torn asunder! Think of us as one big family! We want to welcome you with open arms!
You're not into this sort of stuff? Don't worry. They may seem kind of weird, but they're basically good guys. I'm assuming you're either interested in motorsports or racing, since you did sign up for the club. So do you own a motorcycle or maybe a car?
Not really.
Yo, Bodhisattva! What do you think you're doing? You already got Belle Dandy, now you're trying to pick up on a new club member?
Hardly. She looked bored sitting there all by herself. Man, some of the new members seem pretty nervous. You know, it reminds me of when I first joined. I didn't have the vaguest clue what to do. I was really nervous too, but full of all sorts of dumb aspirations.
Oh, they'll be fine. They'll have so many experiences here, they'll look back upon them as wonderful memories one day. Every one of them has a good heart which will enable them to do that.
Then in the future, maybe I'll...
Belle Dandy! So, there you are. You're hiding back here, huh? Well, my dear, I'm here to tell you you're up next. Here.
Hey, are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you. You know something? Belle Dandy's so lucky. 'Cause she's the prettiest, sweetest, and smartest woman I know.
Not to mention she's a terrific cook and has a figure of a supermodel.
Megumi?
Just look at her. She's like the perfection poster girl. So you're gonna have to take real good care of that one.
All right, would you come off it? You gotta drive home. Give me that.
Keiichi!
Huh?
Think I'm puny? 'Cause I hear everyone say that I look like some scrawny junior high student.
Nobody says that kind of stuff.
Yes, they do! Yeah, but... Look at these, they're big enough!
What?
Well, what do you think? What's the matter? Need a better look? Here, I'll show you!
Hey, I didn't ask you to show me!
Well, Keiichi, you like what you see, huh?
Please, will you snap out of it? Stop! How's it going?
I'm terrified!
I'm sorry. I never should have used my powers in there.
It's okay. Spring is almost gone. Sure went by quick.
Next year, and the year after, and 10 years from now, I will always be with you, no matter what.
I'm coming. Hang on. Jeez, what lousy timing. Yes, hello. Morisato residence.
It's been a long time.
Well, well. To what do I owe the pleasure of this call? If it's about a wish, I really don't need one right now.
I wouldn't be trying to reach you for something so trivial. We have a very urgent matter.
Urgent matter? What is it?
Someone just let loose a man who was condemned to eternal incarceration in the Luna Dungeon. There's reason to believe that he might be headed your way. This is all the information I have. I don't know what's going on. I only know that this is serious.
Give me a popsicle while you're out!
Celestine!
Nothing's changed about you. You're still quick to cry, aren't you? You have grown more beautiful, though. Much more beautiful.
Oh, Keiichi, I should introduce you. I would like you to meet Celestine. He's my mentor. He has taught and guided me for many years, ever since I was very young, so that I could develop into the goddess first class I am today.
Hello.
And this is Keiichi Morisato. He's the wonderful person with whom I live here on Earth. So, what brings you all the way here, Celestine? Or did you simply come to see me? Last time you just disappeared without any warning. Oh, Celestine, where have you been? Oh.
I see. I thought as much. You don't recall, do you? I came to get you, my Belldandy.
Hey!
Celestine!
What?
Devil! You've got a lot of nerve. How dare you show your face around here like this?
And you haven't changed either.
Get away from Belldandy!
Please, Erd, don't! This is...
I said move!
No, I'm begging you!
What happened? What did you do to her? Oh, Belldandy! Come on, wake up!
I commend you for taking good care of her. For that, you have my gratitude. But now, I want to give it another try. I'll give her one more opportunity to choose a path for herself.
Something's wrong with her. Why isn't Belldandy waking up? Belldandy.
Unknown virus has penetrated from Satellite 6, moving at high speed. Now reaching the gate, it's about to break through at any time.
What is it?
We're still trying to determine that. Level 4 auto-diagnostic sequence.
What about the emergency shield?
No good, it's not working.
Oh, this is bad.
Judging by the route it's taking, I'm guessing this virus or whatever it is heading for the main system.
I'm showing a reading of 20% output loss from Satellite 6.
Stay calm. All right, Ere, I want you to cancel the main protocol. X, run a simulation test on the virus route and block the line. Chrono, eliminate the virus trapped behind the wall. Execute immediately.
Yes, ma'am, we're on it.
Why? Why is the fugitive doing this?
What in the world happened to her?
That's exactly what I'd like to know.
It would appear a spell's been cast on her. What the...
What is it?
We gotta do something.
I can try to.
Who the hell was that guy? Tell me, Erd. Erd, please!
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Someone has used Belldandy's network to let a virus infiltrate our system. What's happening down there?
The man in question came into contact with her. That's when it all began.
On this end, we're in the process of shutting down the network and doing everything we can to stop further invasion.
Then, we can't bring Belldandy there for treatment?
No, not now. We mustn't come into contact with the infected person.
What about us?
Until we can get this virus under control, keeping this phone line secure is the most we can do. We'll finish as quickly as we can, and then, I assure you, we'll treat Belldandy. That's the best I can offer. Until then, I want you to trail the man who did this.
Gee, Peyorth, you make it sound so simple.
I ask you because I have faith in you, Erd. My prayers are with you.
This is really starting to get ugly.
I can't just sit here! I'm going back into the heavens to ask someone for help!
Is Belldandy going to be all right?
Sorry, Keiichi, but this seems to be out of our control.
What's going on? Why isn't the gate opening?
You can't get through. It's locked right now. There's no way to know what kind of effect Celestine's spell had on her until she regains consciousness.
Celestine! Keiichi!
Belldandy! 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 What's happening?
Hello. My name is Belldandy, and I came from the Goddess Relief Office. I am here to grant you a wish, which I hope will let you realize your dream. However, you are allowed to have one wish only. Would you mind if I ask you a question? I was simply wondering, why is schooled here in your house, Mr. Morisato? And Erd, too?
'Cause you came here to Earth a long time ago to grant Keiichi a wish. And then when you didn't return home, we came down to look for you.
You're saying I've been here? But that can't be. This is the first time I've met Mr. Morisato. Perhaps I should explain. It is our mission to assist troubled people, such as yourself. Please, tell me your wish.
What do you suppose is wrong with her, Erd?
It seems to me like she has amnesia.
What? But then how come she's still able to remember who you and I are, Erd?
Selective memory loss. He erased those memories of only you, Keiichi.
Excuse me, but who has amnesia?
Oh, we're talking about you, sis! Why don't you do something about this, Keiichi? After all, you do love her, don't you?
Okay, then. How about this? I'll make my one wish right now, and that's to have Belldandy's erased memory restored.
I really don't understand why, but I will try.
Hey!
I'm sorry, the system doesn't seem to be responding. I need to contact someone about this.
Belldandy, hold on a minute. There've been a few problems at Yggdrasil. Payorth mentioned to me a while ago that we shouldn't try to reach them or go up there for the time being. All she said was to stay right here and stick it out.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm very sorry. It looks as though I can't grant you such a large wish right now. Even so, please don't hesitate to ask if there's anything else I can do for you.
Yeah.
I've got it! Behold, the memory recall machine, Model 2!
Do you really think it's gonna work this time?
Uh-huh, I'm sure. Just leave this to me. I'll get her memory back in her brain with this, I guarantee it!
Okay, we're up to trial number 26.
Whatever! Here we go! Switch on! Belldandy, did it work?
Oh, I remember something. I haven't given my business card to Mr. Morisato yet. Here you are.
Thanks. It's late. I guess I better get on off to school. Under the circumstances, I might as well cancel the race next week.
Oh, may I come along with you, please? I would really love to take a tour of the school you're attending so that I could see what it's like for myself. I've imagined it, and I'm sure that it's beautiful.
It's really not that great.
Meeting marvelous professors dedicated to enlightening their students. I knew someone like that. He was my mentor, a wonderful person. However, he's not around any longer. He went to a place far, far away. I wish I could see him again. I miss him. so very much.
Reporting in, sir. We've discovered that the fugitive has fled to Earth and made contact with Belldandy. The virus which initially entered through her has spread throughout the entire network. It's attacking and destroying the system. The network is currently functioning at an 8% loss. We've set up a barrier around the dummy system and succeeded in stopping further invasion. While the barrier's holding up, we'll attempt to eradicate the virus in Yggdrasil. That way we can recover the entire system. Then we'll link Belldandy with the dummy system and destroy the main one.
I approve. However, we might have to resort to vaccination as well, if it comes to that. I hope it won't.
Yes.
That is all.
Please, sir. It would be a great help if I could have background information on the one who committed this act.
Very well. I'll permit you access as a special measure.
Confirmed. Accessing confidential file 10948. Confirming connection with Peorth.
Is that... Belldandy? But what's she doing here?
Huh? Who are they?
Are they shooting a film or something?
Is something on your mind?
I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh, you mean you'd like to make your wish now?
No, it's your outfit. I was wondering if you could wear something a little more normal looking?
Are you really certain you'd like to use your one wish for something like that? Well, all right then. But I'll grant you this one wish for free.
No, not here! You can't use your magic when other people are around, Belldandy.
Is that your wish then?
No, what I'm talking about is that if people in the world find out that you're a goddess, it'll create a huge mess.
My goodness, it would?
Right, so that's why you mustn't use your magic around strangers. It's not a wish, it's just a rule that you have to follow.
Okay, I understand.
No one's gonna notice you down here. Why don't you go ahead and change your clothes?
All right.
What? What?
Will you please look away?
Okay, I changed. Well, I hope this is all right. I think it's rather cute.
It's not quite...
This, then?
No, something a college student would wear.
How about this?
No!
Oh, brother. Well...
What? Belldandy has amnesia?
I'm sure her memory's gonna come back soon.
But the race is next week. Who's gonna be your partner then?
Hey, yeah.
Hi! What's happening? Is everything ready?
Huh?
Is this a drag or what? There's only 6 days till the race. And this one's a mixed race. Not just anyone can replace her. Sora, do you want to try it?
Right,
Who can we get to replace Belldandy?
I could take her place.
Huh?
Huh? You know how to ride?
More or less, I learned by watching the other day.
That's about the gist of it. The bike can go faster or slower depending on the passenger. That's one of the things that makes the sidecar so much fun. In other words, the driver just has to put his trust in the passenger and then open up the throttle.
So you're saying you're going to trust me, is that right?
I have to. That's how it operates.
Here, Mr. Morisato.
Well, thank you.
I can't wait to see how you ride together. I'm so excited. I'm sure you'll make a great team.
Yeah, I guess.
Morisato, let's get started. Don't forget to double-check the fuel level.
Right. Let's go.
Modifying the chamber was a good move. It sounded terrific. You know, you'll do okay and burn up the road if you're lucky enough to find a good partner like him. Like Morisato and Belldandy.
You mean it's like the way two lovers would be?
No, we aren't...
I don't understand what the connection is between getting close to those two and our goal.
For now, you simply need to stay as close to them as you can. The time will come when you'll understand.
And then, what will happen?
This has all been a means to an end. You will realize your wish, and I will achieve my goal.
I can make the turn. I'm sorry. Sure I can fix it.
So, we've got ourselves an ongoing battle. The virus has already infiltrated deep into the system. There are some areas we can't carelessly touch. And there's something I think you ought to look at. The rhythm of the virus's movement pattern is linked to Belldandy's wavelengths.
You're right.
This seems to be the key, but I don't know exactly how. He takes Beldandy's confidential passcode without any effort, then penetrates our network with a high-level virus. Do you know anything about the person who did this?
I was given that information on the condition of absolute secrecy.
Let me guess. It's someone of high rank whose name can't be leaked, right? Does the culprit have any connection to Beldandy?
Like I said, it's a matter of the utmost confidentiality. At any rate, even though we don't know what this person's motivation is, he must be prevented from invading Yggdrasil at all costs.
Right.
You pushed too hard. And it won't help anyone if you're gonna rush things.
Well, I'm not proud of what I did.
What's wrong with letting her see the real you, Keiichi? Don't forget how long you've been living together. That should count for something. Trusting each other at a time like this is what being lovers is really about, wouldn't you say? Hmm?
I guess. Hmm?
Huh?
What's that smell?
Beldandy? What's this?
I thought I'd try making breakfast for Keiichi. Do you think he'll mind?
You gotta be kidding.
Hey, what's going on? What's the occasion anyway?
You're not angry, are you?
No, I'm not angry.
Look, if you don't finish every bite down to the last crumb, then Beldandy might never get back her memories of you. You gotta eat all of it, understand?
Of course, if you're not hungry...
No! This couldn't be better timing. Oh, I'm absolutely ravenous. What? You mean to say you made all of my favorite dishes, too? Thanks, don't mind if I do. Ow.
How is it?
It's delicious, just the way your cooking always is. Ow. Yum. Maybe it's the valve. Chihiro might know. I'll ask her. Beldandy.
I saw the photos of you and I, smiling happily. And after looking at them, it made me think that your smile wasn't the same these days. It seems a little empty and sad now. So I'm sad, since the reason I'm here is to give you happiness. After all, that is my job. Therefore, I'll try my best to do whatever it takes to see your happy smile again. If those photos truly show how you and I once were, then I definitely want to learn more about you.
You what? You were in an accident?
I was careless.
If I didn't know better, I'd say the Goddess of Happiness has abandoned you. You want to cancel the upcoming race?
There isn't much of a choice.
Well, this might be asking a lot, but if you think I can do it, would you let me be in the race? I'll even practice for it. Please?
Do you really want to ride with me? Are you sure? Chihiro? It looks like we'll be in that race after all. We'll certainly give it all we've got. But even at our best, it's still a long shot.
All right, then. But this doesn't mean we're giving up on the idea of winning. I still think you'll finish first. I have complete faith in both of you.
So, do you want to check out that club or what?
Excuse me.
Hmm?
Do you know where I could locate Keiichi Morisato?
Never heard of him. Do you know the guy?
No, I don't know him.
Just forget it.
Huh? Hey, wait a minute. You ought to show a little appreciation. Come on. How about grabbing some coffee together?
I'm done with you. Go away.
Huh?
Formula for the flow of fluid is... Yes?
Ich war steif und kalt.
Ich war eine Brücke über einem
You seem pretty excited today.
Waren die Fußspitzen.
When I think about riding on the bike with you in the race, I can't help but feel excited.
Hatte ich Mist festgelassen. Prepositions such as this, which affect the relationship of two words, require a specific...
Morgan?
Young lady, will you please be seated? As I was saying, prepositions which affect the relationship of two words
You're gonna make the professor mad.
You're hard to find.
Just as verbs do. This rule is called... What on earth is going on here?
We have to talk now.
Get out! You're disrupting my class.
I want to be in the race as well.
What?
Belldandy won't be able to ride with you, so you'll need a partner, won't you?
We're gonna practice so that she can go with me.
That would be a huge waste of time.
Oh, yeah? We won't know until we try. She might have amnesia, but she's still Belldandy. I haven't forgotten that.
So, the only fair thing to do is time the two of us and see who's faster.
Keiichi, you know I'm in the softball club. What do you want me out here for?
I asked you because you're also the queen of drag racing, and I need you to help me.
Belldandy's not doing any better, is she?
Not really. We did it, Belldandy!
Yes! Yes, we did, Keiichi!
Belldandy? Belldandy! 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 Belldandy,
Yes, Keiichi.
Hey, Belldandy! What happened to you?
I had the strangest feeling just now. It was as though we have been through all of this once before. There were lots of people cheering, and I felt so happy. And I was with you. You were with me, I think.
Well, we almost had it, huh? When that pair's in sync, they form a team that no one has a chance against.
I don't want to get close to those two anymore.
Why are you jealous?
I'm not jealous. I purged myself of all those worthless emotions a long time ago.
Then what is it?
I don't know! Are we really going to create a new world by doing this? Are you certain?
The love she bears for another is the catalyst which will open a window to a new world. She's already begun to feel that way, in the same way that your feelings are beginning to waver.
Today, for a moment, I caught a glimpse of the time I had spent with Mr. Morisato. And yet, most of my memories seem locked in a cloud. Then, what is this feeling that's been awakened inside me? I want to learn more about this feeling, and about the other me that sleeps within myself.
So it seems like her memories are slowly starting to come back. What did he do to Belldandy?
I don't know exactly what he did to her. I wish I did. However, I know one thing's for sure: he didn't erase her memories. A person can't simply erase someone's memories like writing on a chalkboard, even in heaven. As mighty as he is, Celestine doesn't possess those powers. But if you're able to serve as a kind of stimulus to Belldandy, then the window to her heart should open. I'm sure of it.
Celestine was the one who made me forget about Mr. Morisato? But why? Why would he do that?
Good, I'm glad you came.
Celestine, why did you conceal my memories from me? I would never expect this of you. It's hard to believe that you'd do such a thing.
Really? There's only one offense of which I am aware, and that is of my soul being chained in a silent, frozen dungeon. I know I'd have lost myself in the void and solitude if the beautiful blue planet hadn't been out there. I could see it from that dark place, and I began to sense your presence on Earth, and I knew I would find you again. My heart had nearly been bound shut, but your existence reminded me of what I must do. The gods sealed all that passed between us. Now I'll show you everything, and make you remember the truth behind what I was attempting. Please look over there, Belldandy.
What is it?
You're familiar with the legend of the Judgment Gate, aren't you?
Yes. So, I imagine that must be a model replica of it.
That's no model you're looking at. It's real. When someone from one world falls in love with a person living in another world, they come here to test that love. The two must both pass through the gate together. If there is any doubt or deception in their hearts, the two will be torn apart, and they will never meet again. If there's no disloyalty, they receive the gods' blessings. However, of those who have entered the Judgment Gate, none have made it through safely. The gate's function of testing lovers was intended to prevent harmony from being achieved among the worlds. The gods have employed many methods of testing, ever since the times of prehistoric man. The system created by the Divine Ones segregates every single person into his living assignment in the world, determines his role, and controls it. The gods pretend that they're blind to the suffering of the unfortunate ones who have come to test, and only the ones who are chosen may go through the portal. The melancholy voices of those born into this world have pierced the depths of my heart. I feel the need to do something for them, without discriminating against anyone. But I'd have to create a completely new and different system in order to do that. Look, this was manufactured by the gods. I cannot permit this abomination to remain in existence any longer! This is an expression of my will against the present establishment in heaven. I want you to accompany me. With your help, Belldandy, I know the wishes of the weak are sure to be fulfilled at long last. All people will be treated equally. I want to offer as much assistance as I can to those who are suffering. Please, Belldandy, come. There are no options left to you, so come, let us go now.
It's hard to believe that a god who sits in the lowest seat of the Supreme Council of Heaven would rebel against Yggdrasil.
And you even caused the Divine Guardian of Time to destroy herself.
The sin you have committed is not to be taken lightly. Celestine, your ability to materialize your corporeal form will be frozen, and your soul will be placed in a level 17 non-life form. You will be imprisoned for all eternity and exiled to the surface of the moon.
The plain truth is, we simply cannot afford to lose Belldandy. She happens to be one of our finest young goddesses.
These events which have occurred will be sealed and handled with the utmost secrecy. The incident will never be revealed.
It's been a long time, Belldandy. I was asked to give this to you. If you drink this, all of your unhappy thoughts will just go away.
My lady, there is something I have to tell you. An urgent matter came up. Celestine had to leave suddenly, and he's gone far away.
Are you trying to make the same mistake?
More than anyone, Erd, you should understand and appreciate my ideas, and even wish for their realization.
I would never wish for such a thing! No, Belldandy! Get away from him!
Look over there! What the heck's going on around here? Hey, wait! You're just a human! What makes you think that you can do anything, Keiichi?
Even if I am just a human, there must be something I can do to help!
find the strength to confront such despair, and so I locked you away deep inside my heart. Belldandy, give to me your suffering and grief, and in return, I will give everything I have to you. Let's walk to the future together.
This is all your fault. This is your fault! I hate
Ah! Belldandy!
Mr. Morisato! Mr. Morisato, can you hear me? Wake up! Oh, Erd! Mr. Morisato! I'm afraid he's...
Now the heavens will take action.
And it will be all over then.
No, it will be merely the beginning.
Well, that's a relief.
How many guys do you know who have 3 goddesses looking after them? Keiichi's pretty lucky.
Erd, wait.
Hmm?
I want to apologize. I didn't mean to make you worry.
Why don't you try to get some rest now, okay?
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault for using my power.
School, after this is all over, let's return to heaven.
Oh.
Oh, School, the only thing I've done is cause suffering for Mr. Morisato. I can't even...
I think Keiichi is prepared for anything that happens. Belldandy, you know what? I think you were prepared as well, even before you lost them. Memories of him. So many things have gone on since you first came to Earth. Just look at how many people you've come to know. And Keiichi was always right there by your side the whole time. The 2 of you have shared a lot of laughter together. You can't give up just yet. Once you get those memories back, things will return to the way they were. I'm positive.
Thank you for telling me that. I will try harder. I'm going to do whatever it takes to become my old self again.
Oh no! Belldandy!
She's all right. She's just merely exhausted from overusing her power. Drink up.
The real me. The me who makes people happy. Celestine made me remember that. But the person I am now... my wishes...
Okay, thanks. I'm dropping by the club, then going home. You handle the rest, all right?
Wait! Even if she does lose her memories, nothing's going to change between you two, will it?
Morgan, there's blood here. Ugh, what happened? You're hurt.
But you seem to be all right, Keiichi.
Forget about me. You ought to be concerned about yourself.
No.
Yes, let's go to the medical room.
You're really worried? About me?
That isn't the issue here, Morgan. You're bleeding. Hurry. Come on. I'll put a bandage on it, then you can go to the hospital. Yeah, that looks pretty serious. Oh, sorry.
I used to have someone I loved, but we were forced to remain apart. I feel strange when I see you and her together. Perhaps both of you can find a way to overcome the same obstacles that I was unable to. I can't bear thinking about that. It makes it sound as if my relationship wasn't worth it. But what I've been trying to do here only seems to succeed in doing quite the opposite. As if I'm helping you and Belldandy. Why? What for? I just don't know any longer.
Morgan.
If things were different and the world were to change, do you think you could ever fall in love with me? Or fulfill a dream for which I long?
I'm not really sure I follow you, but it's obvious that you've been deeply hurt. Now I see that it isn't something material you want, is it?
Belldandy will become Celestine's woman regardless of what you do. And then you'll find yourself alone.
What are you talking about? Huh?
The world is about to change. That's why I'm here now. I've come, and this will mean a new beginning for my life.
Belldandy's memories were taken away by you, weren't they? Morgan! No, Morgan, wait!
Emergency! The virus has multiplied. It's invaded areas E and G. We can't build the barrier in time. Switching to emergency system. The virus broke through.
Peyorth, at this rate, 20% of the system in heaven will be shut down. This is very likely going to affect the Earth as well.
As long as the system has a direct connection with Belldandy, we won't be able to stop it from spreading unless we eradicate the virus's main body.
Prepare for injection.
What?
You serious?
Yes. Standard measures won't work any longer. We'll administer a vaccination to Belldandy before this gets out of control and affects the Earth.
Hello?
What? Belldandy!
But that's too dangerous! You know that! The probability of it being successful is only 16%! Of course it's hard to see Keiichi and Belldandy like this. It's misery! But if it doesn't work, it won't be just Keiichi. The memories of us and everyone in heaven will vanish from her as well. I don't want that to happen. No! If that's your only solution, then leave it alone and let things stay the way they are! Will the vaccine do what I think?
Afraid so. It will completely eliminate the virus, but there's a high probability that it will leave side effects.
So, in other words...
She'll be a blank slate. Because the risk is so great, this method hasn't been used in hundreds of years.
I recently found out that Morgan's been playing on Celestine's team. Maybe she has the power or whatever it takes to give you back your memories. So then, You might not need this risky vaccination after all.
No, I'm going ahead with the injection.
Why, Bill?
You and Morgan were kissing, weren't you? I saw you with her.
That was just...
Sorry about that. It wasn't my intention to bring it up, really. I was unable to suppress the emotions I was feeling. And I felt insecure, like my heart was being torn apart. I couldn't stand it, so I ran away. Mr. Morisato, I came here to make your wish come true. However, now I've discovered something about myself. I've learned there's an ugliness in me that wants your love for myself shared with no one. Could you love me? Could you ever, despite that?
Because of that, I love you.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Morisato. That's why I'll take the risk, even if it's only 16%. If I can become more like the person I used to be, then...
Listen. Even if you lose every single memory of the time we spent together, even if the entire universe comes between us, I would find you, and we'd start all over again. Again and again. Even if it takes a lifetime.
Thank you.
Vaccination standing by. Granting access over to Peyorth. We must succeed. I will make this work. Rip away the veil of darkness and cast off the evil future.
Oh, great one that returns the wind to the earth.
Contact with Baldandi established. Hold and keep to the light of hope. Send those who nest in the great tree and cast shadows dividing time back to the world without light.
Viral substance in subject is located.
That's the virus. Javert, deliver
Here it comes.
What's happening? Something's wrong!
What's the matter? What is it?
The virus converted into another program after consuming the vaccine. It's totally changed now!
It can't be! Was this its true purpose?
What is it? Are you okay?
It's the primary system. Someone's trying to hack into it. The altered program, it's begun decoding the passwords. It's breaking through all of our shields. Nothing's slowing it down.
Where's it headed?
Straight for the highly classified program.
you created a program that would get past Yggdrasil's system shields. By using Beldandy's emotional waves, the vaccination merely amplified them. Who'd believe that even you would go that far?
I did all this in order to destroy a world that is shut tight!
Growing around the residence. It's extremely powerful. I can't stop it!
What about Beldandy? Tell me what's happening to her!
The system is in such a mess, I have no way of knowing. It's materializing!
Awaken, Beldandy. Now the time has finally come.
When I learned the news that you were selected to become her instructor, Lord Celestine, I was quite excited. She's something special here in heaven, and her future will be significant. My deepest desire is for her to grow into a lady with a beautiful heart.
Milady! Beldandy?
Is something the matter? Oh my, there's Beldandy.
Well, hello there. My name is Celestine. It's nice to meet you, Beldandy.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Celestine, sir.
Why are you crying? Is there anything wrong?
This little birdie. Oh! You're amazing, Mr. Celestine. Thank you.
You don't have to call me Mister. Why don't you just call me Celestine? By the light of all the hopes that shine down upon trees, I, Celestine, do hereby promise to remain with you, Beldandy, until the day you leave the nest. I know that you're up there, Beldandy. Come on out.
Earth never finds me when I hide, but you always find me right away no matter where I hide. How come?
Well, that's because, little imp, I'm always thinking about you. That's why I can. I know everything that's inside your mind, everything you think and everything you've learned. So no matter where you try to hide, I'll always find you right away, and with no trouble at all.
Hey! You know what? This poor tree doesn't seem very happy to me. Please make it better, Celestine.
Well, I could, but I'd rather hear you sing a song for it.
A song?
Yes. Sing a song with a thought that you want to make the tree better.
Okay. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Beldandy.
Belldandy, are you asleep? Hurry and grow up, Belldandy.
You've labored diligently at this for many years. Well done.
You've succeeded in nurturing a beautiful, kind, and gentle goddess.
She will be placed in the Goddess Relief Office, where she will study other worlds.
The world is rife with suffering and anguish. Much of what you'll witness will hurt you deeply and bring you grief. You won't be able to retain your innocence. The world must be reborn.
Mr. Morisato, I shall get the memories of you back at any cost.
Belldandy, recognize me? It's Celestine.
Yes, of course. I know you. You are... What is this tree doing on Earth? It shouldn't be here!
I found it with your help and brought it to this world. The energy in this tree has great and abundant power. It infused me with the strength I needed to break through the barrier in heaven which I couldn't overcome on my own. Now, no one else will need to suffer. Not Morgan or you, Belldandy.
Why can't you understand that the life forms on this planet have taken eons to evolve? What they want isn't what you want for them! They find fulfillment within themselves because they endeavor to live and mature. Even though they grow old, they experience every single emotion. From joy to grief, and most importantly, love. I've seen countless examples of this kind of happiness here on Earth. All you think they need is a different type of maturity forced on them by turning the hands of time forward.
I see. I understand now why the gods chose you to come to Earth. However, can you also accept the sickness and death, not to mention the rampant human atrocities that saturate this planet? The higher life forms on Earth will need tens of thousands of years to advance beyond that, and during that period, more and more suffering will occur. I cannot stand idly by and watch that happen. I can't wait that long!
Celestine! Please don't! You can't!
Someone like you couldn't begin to understand what I've been through and how it made me feel. One day, you might find yourself face to face with the Judgment Gate. Think you can make it through? Are you confident that you won't lose the one you love?
If we both believe in one another.
What is this thing?
The program's causing this. Belldandy!
What's she doing there?
Perhaps you'll understand if you can see with your own eyes.
The final program is booting up. Isn't there some way you can stop it? The system isn't functioning because of all the damage from the virus.
We're gonna have to do something about that monster. Let's go, Schooled.
But what about Belldandy?
We'll let her take care of Celestine. Let's just do what we can. Come on.
Hey, wait!
Mr. Morisato and Hasegawa, Tamiya, Chihiro, and all of the others. They're trying to experience and enjoy everything they can in life, and they're finding their dreams. The future isn't something that's served to you on a platter. Mr. Morisato and I, we willingly choose to live by our own strengths as well. It doesn't matter that there are different worlds. I have no doubt that we'd all feel the same way. I am Belldandy, goddess first class with no restrictions. I will do what I must to protect the pride and dignity of the life forms here on Earth. Celestine! I'm going to stop you!
It's worse than we thought. In that case... O spirit of thunder, swift in the sky, you who makes the earth and air tremble with your voice, I, your servant, call upon your awesome power!
An enormous energy field is forming at the site!
Power that smashes, I call upon you now! Become thunderbolts in my hands! Got a magic decompositioning program. Why are you willingly helping Celestine, Morgan? You, a fairy princess!
Gods don't care about the fates of mortals. They think only of themselves. No longer will my hopes be stolen away from me!
Hopes? Oh, please, give me a break! What you're about to do is open up a Pandora's box, a dark place devoid of the light of hope. Get out of your self-centered mindset that you're the only one who's suffering.
But that is exactly what I'm hoping for!
You actually believe that?
Why do the gods constantly put people through trials? Is it not our mission, our very reason for being, to guide them?
Celestine!
Well, Belldandy.
I'm ordering you as a goddess first class. Stop this program! Now, Celestine!
Do you disagree with my ideas? Are you saying that I'm mistaken?
It's your methods that are mistaken. Don't you understand what the effect of all this energy will have on the life forms of Earth? Don't you care what will happen to them?
There are no other means, Belldandy. It is the gods who have created the world this way. My power is the only tool I have to alter that scheme. Members from every walk of life will realize happiness equally. You should strive for the same. I only want to set things right and correct the heinous errors the gods have made.
You're wrong! What happened to you? When did this thinking start infecting your mind? You were the one who taught me that life was precious. Celestine, I want to remain here with the humans on Earth, to live as they do and grow old with them. That's why I intend to protect this world with my life.
Even if the Judgment Gate should appear before us?
The values are rapidly increasing. They're about to approach critical level.
What about restoring Yggdrasil?
It's going to be a while yet.
That failed! Then let's try something else!
If your faith in one another falters even slightly,
you will lose him forever. I never intended to make you unhappy, Belldandy. But in the new world which is soon to come, that will no longer be an issue. You will be needed with me there, Belldandy. You will serve as a symbol to help guide life's new beginning, and I want you by my side, Belldandy.
Please, Celestine, you must accept that you're mistaken!
I'm trying to prove to you that I'm not.
I can't see any possible way to stop this high-energy outflow with our current system!
Yggdrasil is 4.78% restored.
The energy drain exceeds 30%!
5.08%
5.02% restored. 5.06. 5.08. 5.12%.
Ere, shut down all circuits. And terminate the running programs. Yggdrasil, authorized goddess first-class Peorth.
Authorized.
Ordering activation of Gungnir.
Order confirmed.
Take aim.
Taking aim.
What about Celestine?
Releasing lock.
After the programs are terminated, we'll use every function at Heaven's disposal to recover the energy.
The gate's open!
Removal of the final lock confirmed.
We have no choice. This is our last resort.
Just as I'm ready to show you a world the gods were hoping to achieve, what reason do you have to stop me? Why waste time and subject innocent people to such agony? Your actions will cause Belldandy to suffer as well. You people, you insist on using your futile efforts to preserve your era.
Celestine! Why are you both?
Belldandy!
Why do you use your powers to try to solve everything? Our powers exist to serve a greater purpose, to protect and help the ones we love. I'll live for that purpose until my body shatters, even if it costs me my life.
Belldandy! I don't have the answer and I don't know what to do. But no matter what world or dimension we're talking about, it has no meaning for me unless you were there too. I know you feel the same way, Celestine. Remember the light that glowed from all the hopes you've seen inside Belldandy? Remember the world you once walked in and dreams you fostered there? If the gods want to go to war, let them. Because I'll always protect you.
Keiji, my beloved, I love you.
Celestine, please, lend your power to us.
Gungnir has dissipated.
Shooting stars. Keiji!
The Judgment Gate. Celestine related the story of it. Well, we've come this far. Haven't we?
We have, Keiichi. Huh? Why am I here? What do you suggest I do now? There's no one here who I love. You mean you would enter the gate knowing full well what the consequences could be for you both?
Yes.
If there's even the slightest doubt in your hearts.
We would be separated for all of eternity, right? Belldandy and I know the consequences, and we're even a little bit scared. But I'm not letting go of her hand. I want to spend the rest of my life with her. We're ready.
hope this answers any questions you have. People can find the strength to overcome their obstacles. Everyone can.
So that was it. I knew I didn't carry enough faith in myself. I am to blame. I was afraid that even if there had been no gate, we would someday go our separate ways. But I have to put that behind me now and live in the present, believing in the future. Maybe you can... I have just seen my past in you. I will remain here. If other lovers come along in the future to test their devotion, I will tell them to have faith, because people like you were once here.
The last one! No more branches! No! It's all over!
Isn't there something you can do, Belldandy?
Keiichi, don't you remember you told me once to never give up? I'll return soon. Erd? Skuld?
Belldandy! Goodness!
Oh, Erd, sorry if I worried you.
We're glad that you came back. But now...
Is there no more hope left?
There is. You shouldn't underestimate the world. It's not as weak as you think. It's filled with power and strength. The power to live life to its fullest and carry on into the future. All we have to do is support that energy to the best of our ability. Because it's the emotion and passion which emanates from loving someone that imbues us goddesses with the power we have.
We still gotta do a check for bugs and a million other things too, you know.
Yes, we know, Heorth.
And now...
It's sad to think that so many others will still be hurt and suffer from this point on. And I'm afraid to say, we won't be any exception. But learning from the past and loving others, living life fully and keeping your dreams and hopes alive, I firmly believe in my heart that these are the key to a wonderful future. I consider myself so fortunate that heaven has seen fit to grant my selfish wish to remain here by Keiichi's side. You know, I think we're standing near the threshold of a magnificent world, a world we all have dreamed of. But I love this world too. The world where Keiichi was born.
Perhaps you've both taken your first steps down a path toward which heaven itself has guided you. I failed you as an instructor, but Earth has taught you and raised you to be an exemplary goddess.
If that's what you truly believe, Celestine, then I have you and Keiichi and so many other people to thank.
You never change. Still quick to cry. Thank you, Belldandy. I'm glad I could hear you sing one last time. I will pray always for your happiness.
Celestine was wrong. He really was a wonderful instructor to me.
Yeah, and now it's over.
Yes. However, I haven't mentioned this yet, but there's still one side effect from the virus.
What?
You see, as a result of what happened, our contract is now considered revoked. And since the previous contract isn't good, I have the authority to grant you a brand new wish.
Oh, well, that's easy.
Look at that. Well, I would venture to say that we've got another happy ending.
I wish I was in love like Belldandy. It's so romantic.
You're 100 years too young.
What was that?
Okay, 1,000,000 years.